How's it going, guys? Trexo here, and we're back for another Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Showdown Team Builder. We have another OU team today here. That actually is a pretty nice team. I like it a lot. I did do a few battles with it, and it was a pretty nice team. I did enjoy how it played. It seemed to synergize pretty well. But anyways, let's hop in this Team Builder and see exactly what we have here. So leading off, we have the Choice Scarf Kyurem Black. Now Kyurem Black's just a really cool mon. I've always wanted to use it, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna build a team around it. So we have the Outrage, the Ironhead, Fusion Bolt, and Roost. I just looked for the strongest moves with the most coverage in his move pool, and this is what I came up with. And I also have Roost on there if I need to heal it up because I don't have a Wish Passer. So you know, if we need to do a Choice Scarf Roost and switch out, we can do it. Seems kind of just like hits like a truck late game, can run through teams pretty easily, pretty handily. 1v1's pretty much the entire tier. Bar, bulky fairies such as a Clefable, or actually no, we 1v1 with Clefable. We have Ironhead. Never mind. We can't 1v1 a Ferrothorn. We cannot 1v1 a Heatran. Other than that, off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Mega Venusaur. We can't really 1v1 very well. Actually, yeah, we can. What am I talking about? But I'm trying to think. Are there any other mons we cannot 1v1 in this entire tier? Let me look. Bizsharp, maybe not. We can 1v1 Sally, we can 1v1 Chansey, 1v1. No, I'm really not saying anything we can't 1v1. Maybe Kartana might be able to live one of our moves because it has really high defense. Maybe Lando. Lando can kind of 1v1 us if he switches on the Intimidate. Other than that though, Scarfladios can definitely 1v1 us. Magearna. Okay, Magearna can 1v1 us. But other than that, Rotom Wash too. Kinda. Actually, no, we Fusion Bolt. Never mind. But basically, what my point is, we kind of just like run through the entire tier with this set. Kyurem Black is broken, should not be an OU, but it is for some reason. It should be an Uber. But we are taking advantage of it being here in this low tier. But anyways, let's move on to. That's funny to say. OU is a low tier. That's wild. Yeah, we have a Heatran. Wow. I did not finish the EVs on you. Maybe that's why you couldn't take a hit when I was testing you. It's supposed to be like 230, 224, and put the rest in special attack. I went the Fire Blast, Flash Cannon, Protect, Toxic. I didn't even finish you at all. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Actually, I don't want to call him. So we have the Heatran here. Flash Fire, just kind of basic. Toxic Stall, set with the Fire Blast and Flash Cannon, hit fairies and Ferrothorns. And that's pretty much it. With that, doesn't need any investment in my special attack. I just kind of put it there because you need a little bit more oomph on a hit. Maybe to get a Flash Cannon off on a Mega Venusaur. That's there. We can Toxic Stall pretty much a lot of mons. Anything that doesn't have a ground type move, we can Toxic Stall with Heatran. It's kind of sort of special wall. So we have a 3-pronged core of defense here with the Tangrowth, the Rotom, and the Heatran. I think they synergize pretty well with each other, with 2 mons resisting their with 1 immunity and 1 ground resist, with a poison immunity for Tangrowth, and Heatran 1v1 is pretty much all electric types in the tier, so Rotom's good there. I have 2 mons that resist grass types here. I have 2 mons that resist ice types for Tangrowth. I don't have a fighting resist other than Gardevoir. That's kind of the weakness of this team, honestly, is that I don't really have a fighting resist if Gardevoir goes down. So that might be an issue for us to look into when the actual live goes live. But yeah, that's Heatran for you. Moving on. We do have the Gardevoir here. Excuse my voice, kind of getting a little bit raspy here. I decided to run a pretty generic Calm Mind Hyper Voice set. I think I want to run Trace over Synchronize in case we can get that, if we can Trace Soul Heart and then click click Hidden Power Ground, knock it out. That'd be pretty cool for us. If we can Revenge Kill Magearna with Gardevoir and get that free +1, that'd be pretty dope. But other than that, just a basic set. The Hyper Voice, Sky Shock, Hidden Power Ground at 1v1. It demolishes Mega Venusaur if it's not completely invested in special or physical defense. It does run through a Venusaur, run through a lot of mons that don't want to deal with it 1v1. And it's decently fast to the point where we can outspeed a good portion of the tier and hit them extremely hard with a Hyper Voice or a Sky Shock. And that's just Mega Gardevoir. It's just here. It just does what a Mega Gardevoir does. It's an initial role on the team of a nuker. Next up we have Tangrowth here. It's the first part of physical. It's our physical wall. But I also ran Assault Vest so we could actually take a special hit, because that 50 special defense is not good at all. But with the assault vest, it does take him a little bit better. I did put some investment into our special attacks so that we can get some decent HP back with Giga Drain. You also have knockoff for coverage on the psychic and ghost types, and if we can get a cheeky knockoff on switching, that's also good. We have sludge bomb for fairies, and we also have focus blast, hit those steel types, rock types, you know, whatever. It's weak to normal, or weak to fighting, my bad. We also have regenerator, like I mentioned, that's just there. So I think it's literally impossible to kill in the right situation. And moving on, we have the second part of our core, or third part of our core here. We have another special defensive wall here in Rotom Wash. The Defog, Toxic, Volt Switch, and Pain Split. Now, not having a Water-type move is kind of annoying on this thing, especially in battle. But I think the Defog is much more useful to keep rocks off as our side of the field with, to keep Kyurem as full HP as possible with a Volt Switch and Pain Split as well. To make sure we're staying annoying with the Toxic plus Pain Split makes it so that we don't die, but our opponent does die over time. And Rotom is just kind of one of those niche mons, and OU is always going to be here because it's such a good typing and it's such a good wall with the base 10. What is it? What are your stats? 107 both defenses. Yeah, that's, and with the 50, only base 50 HP, so that's kind of annoying, but we can make do with what we have here with Rotom Wash. It does kind of do its job of to sit here and take those fire and steel type hits and switch it on earthquakes and just scare Landorus out with the potential hydro pump or HP ice. Now moving on, we do have the Teraki on here rhyming accidentally with this is our stealth rock on the team. We can also pretty much freely switch it on any dark type Pokemon because we can take a, if we can get hit with that justified boost, so then we can run through teams with the close combat and Iron Head, not even have to click Swords Dance. And at that point we are good to go, my friend. At that point we are good to go. With max speed and max attack, it does pretty much outspeed a good portion of the tier with base 108 speed. It's just kind of there late game. If Kyurem can't kill everything, we can have Trek in there as well to provide offensive pressure for us. Although we do have a slight weakness to fighting types. Lucario kind of does a lot to our team, especially if it's running Earthquake, which most Lucarios do. It does kind of present an issue to us, but we can work around it. We don't really see Lucarios in OU, but it is something I wanted to note that we do kind of struggle against fighting types, so we will have to watch out for that in the live. But anyways, that's it for the team builder. If you enjoyed this team and you want to see other teams, leave them in the comment section below. So all that being said, I'm going to go out of here. Thank you guys for checking out this video, and see you guys next time. Peace!